Hello everyone and welcome to the AEGEE Pubquiz. My name is Giel and on behalf of the Kick-In Committee of AEGEE I would like to wish you a nice pub quiz. For the first time online, normally we do this in the city center, but unfortunately we can't. And it's actually the largest event of the whole Kick-In. But before we start, I would like to tell a few words about my association, AEGEE. We are the open student association in Enschede. Which means we have no hazing and no mandatory introduction periods. With us you can form friendships for life with one of our year clubs, disputen or genootschappen, and you can develop your professional skills in one of our committees or working groups. I would like to wish a big thank you to our sponsors, which are Moeke, Fellini, Bij Flip, België, De Bijaard and Wigwam for providing us with the prizes you can win during this pub quiz. And if you want to know more about our association or the nice activities we have during this kick-in or afterwards in our hype, which is the after intro program we have, go to our website aegee-enschede.nl or follow us on Instagram at AEGEE-Enschede. For now, I would like to give the word to Tom, which is the presenter of the pub quiz, and good luck, everyone.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Enschede. Welcome to this beautiful bar in the university where we obviously are not present. I'm standing right in front of a green screen. I don't want to start lying to you from the get-go. We like to put on an honest show tonight. As I said, my name is Tom. I'll introduce you to Marieke, who is sitting behind the camera. Hello, hi. Marieke. And she is doing the tech work. Also in this room is Johan. Furthermore, Giel and Bram from AEGEE went to a different room so that it's all COVID proof and stuff like that. As Giel said previously, normally we do this in the bars in the city center, the beautiful city center of Enschede. which you should all be exploring right now, but due to obvious circumstances you can't do that. On one side, that's obviously a big pity, but I'm sure that we'll make it work tonight with the pub quiz. We'll have fun, and we got some nice prizes for you to win. That's number one. He'll just mentioned the sponsors. We also have an extra prize for you to win. I'll come back to that later. And we've got the digital pub quiz, and that is where you all logged in. There is a big difference between playing online and playing in the bars, because when I'm in the bar hosting a quiz, I can literally see what you guys are doing, and you cannot hide your cell phones under the table or anything. You cannot cheat. Today that would be a lot easier, but I am counting on you guys not to do that. So basically what we've done to eliminate any chances of people messing about and cheating on the quiz is that we do not have a prize for today's winner. Not literally, we've got a very small prize for today's winner, but the main prizes today will be handed out to random teams that we're going to select during the music round. Not the teams, we'll not select the teams, but we'll select the positions which they occupy at the end of the quiz. So it might even pay dividend to end in place 37 rather than place number 1. So please don't cheat. You've all have logged in. You've got a team captain writing down the answers in the digitale pubquiz.nl, and we're gonna start from now on. I've got an envelope here with the quizzes for today. Marika desperately wants to say something, and I already know what she wants to say. If you look in the bottom right there, right here, where is it? I'm very bad at this. There it is. You see a WhatsApp number. If you've got any questions of technical questions about the app not working, stuff like that, please send us a text message to that WhatsApp number. Bram and Giel are in the next room answering all your questions, and they will help you out. If they can't help you out, Marika will sort them out. And if that doesn't work, then it's probably your own fault, and you shouldn't be playing the pub quiz anyway. No, I'm just kidding. There's one more thing. If you have got any questions about, hey, what I missed the answer to question number 3 or stuff like that, put it in the YouTube comment section, and either Bram or Giel or your fellow quizzers will sort you out for that. Depending on the time we've got today and how fast or slow I'm going to talk to you guys, we're going to do 5 or 6 rounds. One of them is a picture round, and that is actually round number 1. I'm going to put up the picture round right here next to me. You're given 10 logos of existing companies, but most of them are their first ever logo. We need you to fill out what companies they were. You've got quite a bit of time for this one to sort it out. I'll just put this one down so you can see all 10 of them. You've got quite a bit of time to sort this out because the answers to this picture round are going to be handed in together with the answers of round number 4, which means round number 2, which is a question round, round number 3, which is a music round, and round number 4 will give you plenty of time to sort this out as well. In the meantime, I'm going to get started with round number 2. I'm going to ask you to hand them in, etc. You will find out it's extremely easy to go by. I haven't got the faintest idea about how many teams we got today, but maybe someone can enlighten me.
42.
At the present, we've got 42 teams, which roughly adds up to, I'm guessing, with the doegroepen and the kiddos and the, hoe heet dat, Marike? What's the name? Kiddos and the?
Dogroups are the mummies and the daddies.
Oh, the mummies and the daddies added up all together. So roughly 400 to 500 people are playing this quiz. Good for you guys. I'm going to open the envelope, which is the best part of the quiz always. First round, obviously, as I said, is the picture round, and I'm going to get the ball rolling with round number 2. And round number 2, ladies and gents, is a question round. Once again, final warning: don't cheat, play fair, play square, and see where you end up. We also got an extra grand prize to give away at the end of the quiz, but we're not going to mention to what position yet. Here we go. Round number 2, question number 1. Enjoy yourselves. In the Dutch version, question number 1. In the Dutch version of the board game Scrabble, you receive 4 points for this letter. In the English version, you will get 10 points. And in the Polish version, you will get 1 point. What letter am I looking for? So in the Dutch version of the game Scrabble, you will get 4 points for this particular letter. In the English version, you will get 10 points for this letter, and in the Polish version, you will only get 1 point for this letter. What letter am I looking for? Here's a small tip I'm going to give you before I'm going to continue with question number 2. Make sure you got pen and paper handy, so you can write down the questions as well. I'm going to do them at a pretty speedy tempo. And then I'm going to repeat the questions afterwards. Then I'll give you a 2 minutes time to round it off. Then I'll come back into your screens. And then I'm going to ask you to hand them in. So make sure you write down the questions as well. Number them. So you can automatically fill out what you're still missing. Number 2 is a picture. Actually, it's a question based on a picture. I'm going to bring up the picture. What you see here is a news picture from the year 2018 that went viral. That was a big catastrophe with this bridge collapsing. The question is, in what Italian town is this, or near which Italian town is this particular bridge located? So there was a big disaster in the year 2018. Dozens of people died in this disaster where this bridge collapsed. Near which Italian town is this bridge located? That is question number 2. It's not too long ago, so you might remember. Number 3, we're going to stay in Italy, apparently. And we're going to talk about the plague doctor. The plague doctor in the Republic of Venice usually wore a mask that was very similar to the head of an animal. What kind of animal was that? So the so-called plague doctors of Venice usually wore masks that was similar to the head of an animal. What kind of animal was that? I think we could kind of use those masks again these days, right? So what kind of mask, similar to the head of an animal, were those plague doctors wearing? And I need the animal. Question number 4. Question number 4. The movie Surf's Up explains the theory that the sport of surfing was actually invented by animals. So another animal question. What kind of animals are these? So the movie Surf's Up explains the theory that the sport surfing was actually invented by animals. I find it quite hard to believe, but let's go with it. What kind of animals do the movie Surf's Up claim invented surfing? So that's question number 4. According to the movie Surf's Up, what kind of animal invented surfing? Question number 5. What is the only instrument in a string quartet that does not contain the letter V for Victor? What is the only instrument in a string quartet that does not contain the letter V? In the meantime, I'm scrolling down because the next question has got something to do with a clip I'm gonna let you hear. So just a sec. This is very professional what we're doing here today. I can't seem to find the clip. Marieke, could you help me out?
Yes.
Where is it? 19... Oh, there it is. Here we go. Yes. Next. Oh, right. The next one's still a picture quiz. So a picture question. So that's even easier than that. Question number 6. Next to me, you see a helmet in which sport is this particular helmet used? So in which sport is this particular helmet worn? What sport is that? And then question number 7. Which country in Europe has the highest immigration rate of all European countries? So which country in Europe has the highest immigration rate of all European countries? Immigration begins with the letter I, so immigration, not emigration. Which country in Europe has the highest immigration rate of all European countries? And question number 8, that is arguably the longest question of tonight. So here we go. I'm going to try to be very clear about this. A famous story, question number 8, from Irish folklore is the tale of the blacksmith Jack meeting the devil who wanted to take possession of his soul. Jack, however, outsmarted the devil, trapped him, and only let him go after the devil agreed not ever to take Jack's soul. When Jack died a few years later, his life had been too sinful for him to go to heaven. However, the devil had promised not to take his soul, and so he was barred from hell as well. Jack was doomed to wander around in the darkness forever. The devil did toss him a burning coal to light his way, which Jack put in a lantern. What did Jack use to make this lantern? I'm going to repeat it now once, but I'm not going to repeat it again later on. So pay attention. Here we go. A famous story from Irish folklore is the tale of the blacksmith Jack meeting the devil who wanted to take possession of his soul. Jack, however, outsmarted the devil, trapped him, and only let him go after the devil agreed not ever to take his soul. When Jack died a few years later, his life had been too sinful for him to go to heaven. However, the devil had promised not to take his soul, so he is barred from hell as well. Jack was doomed to wander around in the darkness forever, but the devil did toss him a burning coal to light up his way, which Jack put in a lantern. What did Jack use to make this lantern? Huh. And then it's time for the first audio clip. And here we go. In the following clip, you will hear the intro of a TV series. Which one? In the following clip, you will hear the intro of a TV series. Which one? Here we go. Yes, that shouldn't be too difficult. So what TV series did you just hear? I'm going to take down the helmet for now and put up the picture round again. Oh, there we go. That's a picture round for you. So the 10 company logos, and then question number 10. You might want to write this down. I already told you want to write a lot of this stuff down, but this one you really want to write down. The initials, so the initials of which fashion brand could be regarded as the sum of the squares of the following natural numbers in ancient Rome. The numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the initials of which famous brand could be regarded as the sum of the squares of natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in ancient Rome. I'm going to do that one more time because I'm kind of guessing you're all looking rather puzzled right now. The initials of which fashion brand could be regarded as the sum of the squares of natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in ancient Rome? Alright, what I'm going to do now is repeat all questions except for number 8, obviously, and then I'm going to give you 2 or 3 minutes to round off this particular question round. So we basically had the ball rolling now. Number 1, in the Dutch version of Scrabble you will get 4 points for this letter. In the English version you will get 10, and in the Polish 1. What letter am I looking for? Question number 10 was the question about the bridge that I'm going to show you just about now. Near which Italian city is this bridge located? It collapsed in the year 2018, causing dozens of people to die. Number 3, the plague doctors in the Republic of Venice wore masks that was similar to the head of an animal. What animal was that? What kind of animal? Number 4, another animal question. The film Surf's Up explains a theory that the sport surfing was actually invented by animals. What animals were they? Number 5, what is the only instrument in a string quartet that does not contain the letter V for Victor? So the only instrument in a string quartet. Number 6, this helmet is worn in which sport? So in which sport would you find this helmet? Number 7, which country in Europe has the highest immigrant rate of all European countries? So the highest immigrant rate. Number 8, that was the long story about Jack, who didn't want to give his soul to the devil, and the devil threw him a burning coal to light up his way while he was wandering the darkness. What did Jack use to make the lantern in which he put the coal? Number 8, that was the audio clip. I'm gonna give it to you once again. Here we go. Which TV series does this intro belong to? Here we go. Tonight. Trust me. Alright, that's it. I think you get it, right? You've got it. And then number 10. Once again, as slowly as possible. The initials of which fashion brand could be regarded as the sum of the squares of natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in ancient Rome? Alright, I'm going to give you 2 to 3 minutes to fill out the answers, and then when I come back into your screens, I'm going to ask you to hand them in. So good luck with that, and we'll see each other in a few minutes. Okay, we are back. We are back for the answers. But first of all, I would like you to hand in the answers to this particular round. So press that button, make sure you hand in the answers to this particular round, and then you can ask for a new set of answers from a different team to review. What we're going to do works as follows. I'm going to give you the answers in a bit, as soon as you all have something to review. And oh, someone's really trying to be as quiet as possible, which was Giel, which completely failed, but it's no problem. You're going to review the answers to a different team. Obviously, it will be very easy to give them a few less points, so you will be on top of those teams, but it does not quite work like that, because if you don't get enough points for this particular round, you can go to your verification button that you can find on your screens. You can only go there if you don't agree with the amount of points you got, not if you don't agree with the question or with the answers I'm about to give you, because they are rock solid. You cannot argue about that, but you can argue about the amount of points you got. If you are if you're being cheated out of 1 or 2 points, we can safely assume that has happened by accident, but you can go to the verification button, and our colleagues Johan, Jelmer and Jelle, who are today's moderators, they will absolutely make sure you get the points you deserve. So I'm kind of getting... Oh, Marike has got something to say.
I have one question from the people in chat, if people can give the answers in English, because not everybody speaks Dutch.
Obviously, I'm going to give the answers in English.
You, but the participants too.
I see what happened. No, I've got the answers both in English and Dutch. So if people answered in Dutch, I will give the answers. I will do bilingual, so English and Dutch. The questions will only be in English, but the answers you will get both in English and Dutch. And for instance, question number 1, the letter Z is basically the same in any language. So that was the letter Z, or in Dutch, Z. The Polish version has 3 different Z's in it. So it's a very complicated question. If there are any Polish people, please ask them, because I don't know too much about that. But question number 1, the answer was Z. Question number 2, this picture, near which Italian city did this disaster take place? That is Genoa. Genoa, or in Dutch, Genua. Number 3, the plague doctor had the head of a bird, een vogel in Dutch, a bird or a vogel, with a beak as the most eye-catching, charismatic of it, of course. Number 4, what animal invented surfing, basically, according to the movie Surf's Up? Those were penguins, or as we say in Dutch, penguins. See, it's very easy, Dutch. It's very easy. Penguins. The only letter in the string quartet that does not contain the letter V is a cello. Cello. Number 6, this helmet, and that was, I think that was a rather difficult one. This helmet is only used in cricket. So cricket. So I hope there's a lot of Indian people playing this quiz today, because they will absolutely kill this question. They know this. Then number 7, the European country with the highest immigration rate of all European countries is, for obvious reasons, of course, the Vatican. Vatican City, Vaticaanstad, het Vaticaan. The citizenship of Vatican City is granted jus officii, namely on the grounds of appointment to work in certain capacity in the service of the Holy See. So immigration up to 100%, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone born in Vatican City, that is, their parents have got to answer to the big lord upstairs, I imagine. Number 8, Jack put his coal in a lantern that he made out of a pumpkin. A pumpkin, or as we say in Dutch, een pompoen. Pompoen. If you've got turnip, or in Dutch knolraap, I cannot say that's wrong. So we have to accept that answer as well. So turnip or knolraap is also a very acceptable answer. I don't think anyone had that, but pumpkin, pompoen, is probably, they call them the Halloween lantern, they call them Jack-o'-lanterns. They named after this particular Jack. The clip, the intro to the TV series you heard was Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. And number 10, that needs a bit of explanation. The sum of the squares 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is obviously 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. If you add them up, you get to 55. If you write that down in number or in Roman numerals, that will be LV, and that leads you to the answer that we were looking for: Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, the French bag company. I'm going to give the answers to Marike so she can look them over as well. And then it's time for round number 3. And round number 3 needs a bit of explanation. First of all, let me put up the picture round again. Round number 3 is a music round. What we have done, because we cannot just stream anything on YouTube, is we've had 10 clips of completely unfamous people, I don't know if that's correct, but people you've never heard of, performing a very famous song in their own kind of sometimes funny way, sometimes very, very classy way, but 10 unfamous people performing a very famous song. What I need you to do in round number 3 is write down the title of the song and the artist it originally belonged to. So write down the title of the song and the artist it originally belonged to. We're gonna play this round twice because I think it's a lot more difficult than a regular music round. We tried to sort out a few numbers from the past and a few songs from the present. So you should be fine with this one, but we're gonna play it twice anyway. The first round I'm gonna stay with you and I'll help you out if I think that will be necessary. And for the second orbit of this 10 clips, I will disappear from your screen and bring up the picture round big size again. So let's see if I can get this music round started. That should not be a very big problem. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to dance along in your living room, please do. Make it a social distance dance, obviously, but sing along as loud as you want with the music for the next round. Here we go. Good luck. Music round. Number 1. Number 1.
I guess there is no one to blame. We're living ground.
Will things ever be the same again? Yeah, that was the easy part, eh? Let's get the more difficult clips out.
Number 2.
Number 2. Here we go.
Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green.
Those are very short clips, but very recognizable. Number 2. What song did you just hear and who originally performed it? Let's go to number 3. Here we go.
Be a surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrities can't this your chain, or is it war you're waging? Postpone the cold, hardcore, softcore.
Yeah, those were a couple of oldies. I think number 4 is a lot more recent, so you should get that
Number
one.
4.
Here we go. Number 4.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soap on my feet, feel that hot pump in my body when it drops.
Yeah, number 4, pretty recent song. Number 5 is actually a song that we kind of remade in some 80s 8-bit sounds. It's a modern song, but in a very,
Number 5.
very old tune. can only imagine the amount of comments of people who do not want me to sing along with this. And I can only say you're very right. And I do apologize. Time for number 6.
Number 6.
I just said that.
When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down the one-way street, I look above and I always know I'll be blessed with love. And as the feeling grows, she breathes flesh to my bones when love is dead.
Everyone! Here we go. And through it. Yes, yes, very good, very good. Make me proud. Number 7.
Number 7.
Oh, sometimes I gotta go to feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got that. For sure, for sure. We've got 3 more to go, and they're really 3 very, very big hits. So,
Number 8.
come on.
So need to let you say I'm on my head, but me is rumbling you way. Slowly rather life is okay.
Number 9.
Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. Should've known that we'd never get far.
Yeah. All right, the final one, number 10, which is, I think, from the last couple
Number
of
10.
years. Here we go.
Right, turn off the lights. We gonna lose our minds tonight. What's the dealio? I love when it's all too much. 5 a.m. turn the radio up. Where's the rock and roll? Party crasher, penny snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Don't be fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious?
Why so serious? I have absolutely no idea. But what I do know is that we're going to play this music round once again for you guys. Yeah, might as well do it now. Not in 10 minutes. So I'm going to bring out the picture round slightly bigger, so you can have a look at that one as well. You have to fill in those answers and hand them in together with round number 4. And in the meantime, I'm going to reboot the music round for you. Here we go.
Music round. Number 1.
I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground.
Number 2.
Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green.
Number 3.
You're surging very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrities can't is this your chance.
Number 4.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul on my feet, feel that hot pump in my body when it drops.
Number 5. Number 6.
When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down the one-way street, I look above and I always know I'll be blessed with love. As the feeling grows, she breathes flesh to my bones, and love is dead.
Number 7.
Oh, sometimes I got a good feeling, yeah.
Number 8.
So need to let you say I'm on my end, but I'm here trouble anyway. Slowly and the life is okay.
Number 9.
Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. Should've known that we'd never get far.
Number 10.
Right, turn off the lights. We gonna lose our minds tonight. What's the dealio? I love when it's all too much. 5 a.m. turn the radio up. Where's the rock and roll? Body crasher, penny snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Don't be fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious?
Alright, that was the music round, ladies and gents. I hope you did very well on that. And I will give you 30 more seconds to wrap that up. First of all, a big shout out to the person who reacted on YouTube that my dance move should be in Fortnite. I'm not very sure how I think about that compliment in disguise, but I'm gonna take it. I would like you to hand out the answers, or hand in rather the answers to the music round. So please hand them in and get a new set of answers from a team that that you can review then. I'm gonna walk you through round number 2 again, because I got the statistics for that particular round, and I can see how you did there. And I need to be, we've got, let's see, we've got 63 teams who handed in the answers. The most difficult question, by a landslide, I would say, was the Vatican City. There's actually only one team who got that correct. So if that is your team, very well done. Hats off to you guys. The most easy question of the previous round was Game of Thrones. 59 out of 63 got that correct. Then Cello and Louis Vuitton were very easy for you guys. 52 out of 63. A lot of you know about Genoa and Pumpkin. So all in all, the average score was 6.5, which is pretty good. Nothing to complain about. Very well done to you guys. Now the answers to the music round. How does that actually score? It's very easy. You get half a point for every correct artist and half a point for every correct title. So in total, there's a maximum of 10 points to be earned or lost, as it were, in this particular round. If you click on your menu, drop-down menu, you'll see you get a choice between 0 points, half a point, or 1 point. So number 1, that was a very short clip, but that was the final countdown by Europe. So half a point for the final countdown, half a point for Europe. Number 2, that was Jolene, the legendary Jolene by Dolly Parton. Number 3, that was the song Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers on number 3. And number 4, Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. Can't Stop the Feeling, song by Justin Timberlake. Number 5, the 8-bit sound from the 80s. That was actually a song from, I think, 2008 or 9. That was Man Down by Rihanna. Man Down by Rihanna. Number 6, that was Robbie Williams and Angels. Robbie Williams and Angels for number 6, half a point each. And number 7, that was Avicii and Levels. So Avicii and Levels also earned you a point if you fill that out for question number 7. Number 8, Take On Me. Take On Me by AHA from Sweden. So Take On Me from Norway actually. AHA, Take On Me. Number 9, Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams and the Summer of 69. Obviously a very, very famous song. Summer of 69 by Bryan Adams. And number 10, I said that was a slightly more modern song, which it is, but also already 10 years old. Pink and Raise Your Glass. Pink, Raise Your Glass. I hope you got a lot of them. I hope you got many points out of that particular round. Please shoot them back to our moderators, and then we are going to continue with round number 4. But not before I'm going to tell you what teams will be earning today's prizes. What teams are going to be earning today's prizes? Well, we've got, let's see, 6 prizes to give away at the start. We're going to make one more random prize later on. But we've got 6 prizes to give away, and they will go today too. And here we go. I wrote them down. Number 7, number 11, number 23, number 39, number 41. Anyone got a bingo yet? No? Number 56 and number 62. So 7, 11, 23, 39, 41, 56 and 62. Those are the positions. Those are 7 positions actually you want to end up in tonight. And one of those 7 positions will get the grand prize. But we're not going to tell you just now which position that is. So you've all returned the answers of the music round back to Johan, Jelle and Jelmer, and I'm going to continue with round number 4. I would like to bring to your attention once again that together with round number 4, you will automatically hand in the answers to this particular picture round. So make sure you finish that off as well. All right, here we go. Round number 4, question number 1. Good luck with that. I think an easy one to get the ball rolling again. Which ballet technique can be described as spinning on one leg? Yeah. Which ballet technique can be described as spinning on one leg? Spinning on one leg. Which ballet technique is that? I would have loved to give you a demonstration of that, but I actually pulled a hamstring, so sorry. Sorry about that. Number 2 is another picture question. So I'm going to take this down and put this up. What is the name? What is the name, or the title rather, of the book with this animal on the cover? What is the title of the book with this animal on its cover? And again, you can answer in Dutch if you don't know the English answer to the question. That is no problem. We will give answers in both languages. So what is the title of the book with this animal on the cover? This animal, not this animal, right? Yeah, it's just this animal. Yes, very much. Number 3. On what date is, not entirely coincidentally, the annual Star Wars Day celebrated? So on what date is the annual Star Wars Day celebrated? It's not an entirely coincidental date, to be fair. So on what date is the annual Star Wars Day celebrated? Yeah, you might know it, for sure. Question number 4 is actually more... actually is all over the news today, which is a coincidence. But on May 22nd of the year 2017... 22 people were killed and more than 200 were injured in a suicide bombing attack after a concert of Ariana Grande. The attack was claimed by ISIS. In which city did it happen? And actually today I read that one of the co-conspirators got sentenced to 55 years in jail in England. So on May 22nd of the year 2017, 22 people were killed and more than 200 people were injured in a suicide bombing attack after an Ariana Grande concert. The attack was claimed by ISIS. In which city did this drama happen? And then question number 5 is, I'm not gonna, no, yeah, I think it's a question, or at least a small assignment. Put an ampersand in your answer box for question number 5. So put an ampersand down as your answer for question number 5. So basically, what is an ampersand? I'm going to spell that for you. It's the same in Dutch. The Dutch word for ampersand is ampersand. So that's, and it's spelled exactly the same way. So it's A-M-P-E-R-S-A-N-D. Ampersand, or in Dutch, ampersand. So put an ampersand in your box for the answer for question number 5. An ampersand. It's a nice word actually, ampersand. Question number 6. This is the original logo of Ford, and the font that they're using is called Spencerian script. Which, if even possible, more famous logo used this font as well? So this is the original Ford logo, and the font that they're using is called Spencerian script. Which, if even possible, more famous logo also uses this particular font? I wouldn't have guessed. I have to be honest with that. I didn't realize that. Question number 7. I'm gonna put on headphones and you all know what that means. It's the audio clip. And in the following clip, you will hear a movie that has been dubbed to German. Die deutsche Sprache, jawohl. What movie is that? So in the following clip, you will hear a movie that has been dubbed to German. I need the title of the movie. So here we go. What movie are you about to hear in German?
Ich möchte nur, dass Sie wissen, wie leid es uns tut, dass die Dinge zwischen uns und Mr. schief gelaufen sind. Wir sind mit den besten Absichten in die Sache gegangen, wirklich. Ich hatte...
Oh, tut mir leid, habe ich dich aus dem Konzept gebracht? Das wollte ich nicht. Bitte, sprich weiter. Du hast irgendetwas von besten Absichten gesagt. Was ist los? Ach, du warst fertig. Na schön, dann möchte ich dich etwas fragen. Wie sieht eigentlich aus?
Was?
Aus welchem Land kommst du?
Was?
Ich kenne aber kein Land, das was heißt. Versteht man da nicht unsere Sprache?
Was?
Unsere Sprache, du Wichser, sprichst du sie nicht?
Doch.
Dann verstehst du auch, was ich sage.
Ja.
Beschreibe, wie aussieht.
Was?
Sag noch einmal was, sag noch einmal was. Ich warn dich doppelt, du kleiner Schwanzlutscher. Wag es auch nur noch ein einziges Mal was zu sagen.
Er ist schwarz.
Und weiter?
Er hat eine Glatze.
Sieht er aus wie eine Schlampe?
Was?
Du kleine Schwanzlutzer. Schöne Sprache Deutsch, nicht? Beautiful language, German. Yes, you heard a movie dubbed in German. What movie was that? That's the answer you have to fill out for question number 7. Question number 8. You can get 2 points for that question because I'm going to need 4 answers worth half a point each. Coming Sunday, this Sunday, will be the Champions League final between Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern München. But the question I'm going to ask you is about last year's Champions League, so the 2019 Champions League. Which 4 teams appeared in the semi-finals of the 2019 UEFA Champions League? So which 4 teams, for half a point each, appeared in the semi-finals of the 2019 UEFA Champions League? I'm going to need all 4 teams, but you're going to get half a point per correct team. So which 4 teams appeared in the semi-finals of the 2019 UEFA Champions League? I'll give you a moment to think about that whilst I put back the picture round. So I'm looking for 4 teams that appear in the 2019 Champions League semi-finals by UEFA. Question number 9 is actually a question I have absolutely no idea about. I don't even know what I'm asking, let alone the difficulty of the question. But here we go anyway. What kind of animal is Augustus in the game Candy Crush Saga? What kind of animal is Augustus in the game Candy Crush Saga? I have no idea. And I make these questions and I still don't have any idea. So what kind of animal is Augustus in the game Candy Crush Saga? And for number 10, I need you to write down a few things. So get your pen and paper out. Here we go. When someone is 5 foot and 8 inches tall, how tall is this person in meters and centimeters? And you've got a margin of 3 centimeters. So when someone is 5 foot and 8 inches tall, how tall is this person in meters and centimeters? You've got a margin of 3 centimeters. So it's 5 foot 8 inches, 5 foot 8. How tall is that person in meters and centimeters? And once again, the margin you got there is exactly 3 centimeters. I'm going to repeat the questions 1 to 10, and as soon as I've done that, I'll give you a couple of minutes time to round off round number 4, round off round number 1, because you're going to hand that in together with round number 4, and then I'll be back with the answers after that. Alright, here we go. Number 1, which ballet technique can be described as spinning on one leg? Number 2, and that was the picture with the animal. Oh, that was this question. What is the title of the book with this animal on its cover? In my sleeve, yes, very COVID proof. Very well done. Thank you, thank you. The title of the book with this animal on the cover. Number 3, on what date is the annual Star Wars Day celebrated? That is a day that was not entirely coincidentally chosen like that. Number 4, on May 22nd of the year 2017, 22 people were killed and more than 200 injured in a suicide bombing attack after an Ariana Grande concert. The attack was claimed by ISIS. In which city did the attack take place? Number 5, put an ampersand in your answering box. Number 5. Number 6, that is this logo by Ford. The font they're using is called Spencerian script. Which other, if possible, more famous logo also uses this font? Number 7, I'm gonna put it up once again. The movie that was dubbed to German. And I need you to tell me what movie it was. Here we go.
Ich möchte nur, dass Sie wissen, wie leid es uns tut, dass die Dinge zwischen uns und schiefgelaufen sind. Wir sind mit den besten Absichten in die Sache gegangen. Wirklich, ich hatte...
Oh, tut mir leid, habe ich dich aus dem Konzept gebracht? Das wollte ich nicht. Bitte, sprich weiter. Du hast irgendetwas von besten Absichten gesagt. Was ist los? Ach, du warst fertig. Na schön, dann möchte ich dich etwas fragen. Wie sieht eigentlich aus?
Was?
Aus welchem Land kommst du?
Was?
Ich kenne aber kein Land, das was heißt. Versteht man da nicht unsere Sprache?
Was?
Unsere Sprache, du Wichser, sprichst du sie nicht?
Doch.
Dann verstehst du auch, was ich sage.
Ja.
Beschreibe, wie aussieht.
Was?
Sag noch einmal was, sag noch einmal was. Ich warn dich doppelt, du kleiner Schwanzlutscher. Wag es auch nur noch ein einziges Mal was zu sagen.
Er ist schwarz.
Und weiter?
Er hat eine Glatze.
Sieht er aus wie eine Schlampe?
Was?
Yes, what movie was that? Oder welche Film war das? Number 8, which 4 teams appeared in the semi-finals of the 2019 UEFA Champions League? So 4 teams for half a point each. Number 9, what kind of animal is Otis from the game Candy Crush Saga? And finally number 10, when someone is 5 foot and 8 inches tall, how tall is this person in meters and centimeters? And you got a margin of 3 centimeters. Alright, I'll be back shortly with the answers. I'm gonna leave you with the picture round for another couple of minutes, and then we'll be right back. After I've given you the answers, we're gonna take a short break. So see you in a bit. Yes, we're back. We are back, hopefully with the correct answers. At least, well, I've got the correct answer, but hopefully you've given them as well. I'm gonna need you to hand in the answers to this round and also to the picture round. You'll do that automatically. If you're ready or not, you're gonna send them out to another team to review. First more, before we go any further, I'm gonna check out how you did in the music round, and actually you did extremely good in the music round. You got an average total of 9.2, which is extremely high, a lot higher than I expected, but there is not a single song that all teams guessed. Best result was the, let's see, that is the Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. 66 out of 67 teams got that correct. The most difficult song was, let's see, Levels by AEGEE. Kind of surprised by that. I'm kind of surprised by that because that is more your era than is Europe, Dolly Parton or AHA, to take a few examples. But you did very well in this round. Very proud of you guys. We got a musical bunch of newcomers in this city. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start with the answers to both the picture round and to the answers to the previous round. And I'm gonna start with round number 4, which is the previous round. Number 1, the ballet technique that can be described as spinning on one leg. That is obviously a pirouette. Pirouette, yes. Number 2, someone did a very classy mention in the chat box. As this picture was up, I sneezed in the previous round, so someone said that the caterpillar now has to go into quarantine. It's not going to do so, but the title of the book is The Very Hungry Caterpillar. The Very Hungry Caterpillar, or in Dutch is called Rupsje nooit genoeg. Rupsje nooit genoeg. That is the Dutch answer to that question. It's a book by Eric Carle, and I'm guessing everyone knows that book. Maybe not a title, but you will recognize it. Star Wars Day is celebrated on May the 4th, 4 May, May the 4th. And obviously that is derived from May the 4th be with you. So May the 4th is the answer I was looking for. Number 4, the Ariana Grande attacks, if you can say that, were in Manchester. And number 5, an ampersand that is actually quite difficult for me to answer because it's a sign. It's basically, I'll try and draw it here. And I'm going to show you, it is empty, so I'm really going to draw it now. Let's see how that works. No, not like that. Also not like that. How do you draw an ampersand? No, well, it's not going to work. Oh yeah, here it goes. Here we go. This, ladies and gentlemen, if I can show you, I don't know if that works. It doesn't work. I should have thought this through. It's basically the sign that stands in between Tom and Jerry. So it's the and sign. Laurel and Hardy. So basically like that. I should have thought this through a lot better than I did. It's the sign that is used worldwide for the word and, like Tom and Jerry, salt and pepper, stuff like that. So I'm kind of guessing you will recognize it. Number 6, which very famous logo also used this script, or this font, the Spencerian script? That is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. They used it from 1850 till 1925. So Coca-Cola. Number 7, the movie that was dubbed in German, that was Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. And this is a lesson I'm gonna have to learn you guys. As you might know or might not know, because I did not tell you, I've been doing these quizzes in bars throughout Enschede for the last 14 years, roughly. I mostly do them in my own bar, which is Van Flip or Bij Flip, which is at the Oude Markt. And we also got a small bar called Café LP, which is currently a pop-up restaurant called Flip's Ribs at the Klokkenplas, so right near Gemeentehuis. if you decide to come to one of my quizzes in the future, and you absolutely should, because it's a good night out, you will have to be prepared for a few things, and one of them is Pulp Fiction questions. So the movie that was dubbed in German is Pulp Fiction, and if you've not seen this movie, please make sure you're going to view it within the next couple of weeks. So as soon as you will come to one of the quizzes I'm hosting in Enschede, you will have a lot of benefit from that. I promise you. Nevertheless, the answer to question number 7 was Pulp Fiction. Number 8, the 4 teams for half a point each, only if they were correct, obviously, were in alphabetical order: Ajax, Barcelona, Liverpool, and Tottenham. Ajax, Barcelona, Liverpool, and Tottenham. The both semi-finals turned out to be great matches. Ajax beat Tottenham away 1-0 and then lost at home 3-2 in the dying seconds. And Liverpool got mashed up in Barcelona 3-0, but repaired it with a 4-0 victory in Liverpool. So leaving the final to be Liverpool v Tottenham. But Ajax for half a point, Barca for half a point, Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur. Otis in the Candy Crush Saga game is an owl, an owl or an earl in Dutch. And number 10, if someone is 5 foot 8 inches tall, he is 1 meter and 73 centimeters. So 173. So basically anything between 170 and 176 is a correct answer. 173 is rounded up the most correct answer, but 170 to 1.76 is correct. Okay, hand in the answers to this round, and then I'm gonna talk to you about the picture round. I'm really curious to see how you guys did on the picture round, because it's not that easy, but there's a lot to take away from that. So number 1, it's a type of wax seal, and it says something like, my Swedish is not that good, but it says something like kwaliteitsgarantie, which is like a quality warranty, in Dutch kwaliteitsgarantie. And that is a seal wax that has served as a quality mark for IKEA. So IKEA, I think that's the most difficult one of the lot. Number 2, there you see the famous story, the anecdote about Sir Isaac Newton and the apple falling on his head. And that is actually, the answer is apple. So apple was number 2. Number 3, the familiar bird's nest logo continues still to be used by Nestle worldwide and modified, but they still basically use that logo. So Nestle. Number 4, what you see is a shell, and that is basically your answer. Shell, yes, shell. It's a giant scallop that you see here actually, but shell, obviously the answer. Number 5, that's a guy wearing a crown sitting on a hamburger. A guy wearing a crown is often referred to as a king, so Burger King. Burger King, yes. Number 6, that is Mozilla Firefox. Mozilla Firefox. I will both accept Mozilla and Firefox on its own as well, but the correct answer would be Mozilla Firefox. The first versions of Mozilla were called Phoenix and Firebird, so that is basically a reference to that. Number 7, probably the most recognizable logo of this round is Nintendo. Nintendo. Number 8, that is the 3-pointed star that you can still find in the current logo of Mercedes, the car brand Mercedes. Number 9, that is actually, believe it or not, the first ever Playboy bunny. So Playboy, the men's magazine Playboy. And number 10, this actually is a river making up for a letter A. And the river also starts with an A, as does the name of the company, Amazon. So that is the original logo of Amazon. Okay, for now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a small break, roughly 3 or 4 minutes. And then we'll be back with more questions. And depending on time, because we really need to round this off before 10 o'clock, because that is mandatory to us, we're going to do either one more round, 2 more rounds, or 1 round and a shorter round. But I will concur with the guys from AEGEE You might want to check out their website still, AEGEE-Enschede.nl, because it's a good bunch of people. Yeah. For now, short break, and we'll see you guys in 3 or 4 minutes. Bye bye. Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We are back. We just had a small. Well, let's take that down. There, I'm back in Asterion. We just had a small. Well, how do you say that? Meeting with the guys from AEGEE, Giel and Bram. Because of time, we haven't got time for 2 complete question rounds. So we're going to do 1 complete question round, and round number 6 will be a bonus picture round that we're going to sort out for you. So first of all, I'm going to tell you how you did on the previous 2 rounds. Let's see if that information is already available to me. It is very much so. Oh, I'm shocked to find out that 1/3 of all teams had IKEA correct. Very well done. The most difficult picture actually was Mozilla, Firefox, and Amazon. Yeah, only 20 out of the 66 teams had that correctly. And the most easy picture was Burger King, for obvious reasons, of course. Round number 4, let's see how you did there. Oh, I am amazed. You had 3 questions that all teams had correct. Pirouette, the very hungry and for now quarantined caterpillar, and Manchester. All teams had those answers correctly. The most difficult question was the owl, and a lot of heavy scoring, obviously, on the Liverpool, Barcelona, Tottenham, and Ajax question. And I'm glad to see that 65% of all teams knew the Pulp Fiction question. So kudos. I host one of these online quizzes on every Saturday night in Dutch on my own YouTube channel, Let's Quiz, as you can find right there. So if you like to play this, you can do it every Saturday night, only in Dutch, on the Let's Quiz YouTube and Facebook page. And there is a small tradition. We started this on March 22nd, just a couple of days after we had the intelligent lockdown. And ever since, I've been drinking 1 can of chocomel during each quiz. And I'm not anticipating on doing it any differently today. So for that matter, you have to shake it, you have to open it, and I say proost. Really good. It's not. No, it's not. So one more question round and 1 more picture round, and that's it for today. So we got 34 minutes to do it. Let's do it then. All right, here we go. Round number 5, question number 1. Which pasta sauce is traditionally prepared with egg, pancetta, and pecorino? Which pasta sauce is traditionally prepared with egg, pancetta, and pecorino? Eggs, pancetta, and pecorino. Which pasta sauce is traditionally prepared with that? Question number 2 is a picture I'm gonna have to show you. In what year is this picture taken? In what year is this picture taken? The Banksy painting basically destroying itself. In what year was that picture taken? And then number 3, a audio question. In the following clip, you will hear the sound of an animal. What animal is that? So in the following clip, you will hear the sound of an animal. What animal is this? Oh, that was a very annoying sound, which could only be more annoying if I play it once again. That is terrible. How on earth could I have ever chosen that? Oh, boy, oh boy. Bad choice. How did I... Yeah. No, I do apologize for that. Yeah, I will never ever do that again. I promise you. Maybe once more. Ah, this is terrible. What animal was that? So now question number 4. Oh, this is a question that will serve you for the better part of your student life. So here we go. If an egg floats, No, I'm sorry. They gave me this button. I mean, it's not my fault. No. Question number 4 is advice that will serve you throughout your career as a student. If an egg floats, is it fresh or spoiled? If an egg floats, is it fresh or has it spoiled? Fresh or spoiled? A floating egg. Your choice. You might not know the answer right now, but I'm kind of urging you never to forget it. Number 5. Question number 5. Before a boxing match, there is always a weigh-in, which is also attended by the press. Part of the ritual after the weigh-in is that the boxers face each other with their noses almost touching. What is that particular part called? So before a boxing match, there is always a weigh-in, which is also attended by the press. Part of the ritual after the weigh-in is that the boxers face each other with their noses almost touching. What is that particular part called? So what is that particular part called? Question number 6 is another picture question. So take down the Banksy picture and put up this one. This, ladies and gentlemen, is basically a mashup of 2 flags. 2 national flags. So both flags belong to a country. Name both countries for half a point each. So right here, you see basically what is a mashup of 2 national flags. Name both countries they belong to. So name both countries they belong to. This national flags, or those national flags rather. Question number 7, that is another audio clip, and for that question, for this next clip you will hear a classic video game. What is the name of the game? So what is the name of this classic video game? I got you so good there, I got you so good. Sorry, but I really did get you. No, here is the name of the game. What is the name of this classic video game? Here we go. Yes, what classic video game was that? That was question number 7. So question number 7, that was a video game. I need the name of the game. Question number 8. Question number 8, a TV series I'm looking for. The last line ever to be spoken in this TV series, so basically the last line spoken in the final scene of this television series, went as follows. I'm definitely gonna miss you, see. I'm definitely gonna miss you, see. and C is the letter C. From which television series that ran from the year 1990 to 1996 was this line? So the last line ever to be spoken in the final scene of this television series was, I'm definitely gonna miss you, C. From which television series that ran from 1990 to 1996 is this line? It's a tough question, is it? I think it is. It's a tough question. Number 9. Question number 9. In the year 1982, a device was chosen as Time Person of the Year for the first and to date only time. What device was this? In the year 1982, it was a device that was chosen to be Time Magazine Person of the Year. It was the first and to date only time that a device got that honor. What device was that? So what device was chosen to be Time Magazine Person of the Year in the year 1982? And then question number 10, finally, final question. By a margin of 1 year, for how many years did the Berlin Wall stand? So this is your basic history knowledge. You all got this in HAVO and VWO and wherever you went to school. By a margin of 1 year, for how many years did the Berlin Wall stand? For how many years did the Berlin Wall stand? Okay, I'm going to repeat the questions and then I'm going to give you 2 minutes to fill out the answers completely. Number 1, which pasta sauce is traditionally prepared by egg, pancetta and pecorino? Number 2, in what year was this picture taken, the Banksy painting basically destroying itself? Number 3, for people who missed it, what you can hear next is an animal. So what animal is this? You gotta love that little fucker. Yeah, good stuff. Number 4, if an egg floats, is it fresh or has it spoiled? Number 5, before a boxing match there's always a weigh-in. Right after the weigh-in, when the press is still there, the boxers take a pose in which their noses nearly touch. What is that particular part called? Number 7, that is this one, the 2 national flags as a mashup. I named both countries for half a point each. Number 8, the last line spoken in the last scene of this television series was, I'm definitely gonna miss you, C. From which television series that ran from 1990 to 1996 is that particular line? So, I'm gonna miss you, C. Number 9, in the year 1982, a device was chosen to be Time Magazine Person of the Year. It was the first and to date only time that a device got this honor. What device was this? And number 10, by a margin of 1 year, how many years did the Berlin Wall stand? So by a margin of 1 year, how many years did the Berlin Wall stand? Okay, I'm gonna give you roughly 2 minutes maximum to fill out the answers, and then I'll be back with the answers. After that, we're gonna get a picture round of no more than 5 minutes, and then we'll be back with the end result to this quiz. So see you guys in no more than 2 minutes. Oké, dames en heren. Ik ben net vergeten om, realiseer ik me nu, om het geluid nog een keer te laten horen van het computerspel. Daar heeft u allemaal even veel voordeel of nadeel van gehad, zullen we dan maar zeggen. Er waren wel heel veel mensen die vroegen of dit geluid nog eens een keer herhaald kon worden. Dat is dus het computerspel, maar die gaan met dit geluid leveren toch wat moeilijkheden op. Excuses voor de mensen die nu ruzie hebben met de buren trouwens. Jullie mogen inleveren. Jullie mogen inleveren. En dan ga ik zo de antwoorden geven. Ja. Oh, basically I started doing this in Dutch. Yes, I do apologize. I started doing this in Dutch for some strange reason. Automatic pilot, so to speak. What I just said is that a lot of people wanted to hear this sound again, basically. That's all I said. So this was the ping pong kind of thing. And the other one was this one. And that was amazingly popular by a lot of you guys. So by popular demand, here we go. Once more. Back by popular demand. And I do apologize to all your neighbors. Yes, and this once again, I think it's all clear now. You handed in the answers, and we're gonna look at the answers of round number 4 and 3. No, we already did that, the picture round and the previous round. So basically, I'm gonna give you the answers right now. Number 1, the pasta sauce traditionally prepared with egg, pancetta, and pecorino. That is carbonara. Carbonara, a sauce made with cheap ingredients, and which is nice to know. The name refers to the charcoal burners or coal burners who would eat this dish during their lunch break because it was very cheap. And coal miners, mine workers, they were called carbonara in Italian. Number 2, question number 2. This picture was taken in the year 2018 when Banksy shook the world by destroying the painting that just got auctioned for over £1 million. So 2018. Number 3, the sound that you heard was a peacock. A peacock. Sorry, that was a peacock. Yes, a peacock. Very well done if you got that correct. If an egg floats, it is spoiled. Spoiled, so bedorven. If it floats, do not eat it. You will get very sick. The boxing match, when they almost touch noses, that's called the stare down. The stare down. Yes, staring each other down into the match, basically. Then number 6, the mashup of flags. And I know a lot of people are going to protest this, but I can already reveal that we're not going to work with that because we are absolutely certain, we are 100% certain that our answer is correct. Because I know a lot of people would have filled out Jamaica. That is wrong. Jamaica is wrong. The answer is Brazil and Burundi. Brazil and Burundi. And that's it. And that's correct. So Brazil and Burundi. And you get half a point each. So half a point for Brazil and half a point for Burundi. Number 7, the game that you heard. This game, I nearly blew it. I think the people who didn't hand it might have a small advantage there. This is called Pong. Pong, yes. Number, that was a classic like ping pong game. 1 ball, 2 paddles, and then that was it. That was it, and we had loads and loads of fun in the early 80s. You cannot even imagine how much fun we had with that game. Number 8, I'm definitely gonna miss you, see, were words spoken by the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That is words that Will, the Fresh Prince, says to Carlton. So Will says to Carlton, I'm definitely gonna miss you, see, yes. Number 9, the device chosen to be Time Person Magazine of the Year in 1982 was the personal computer. The personal computer on which we played Pong, yes. And number 10, by a margin of 1 year, how long did the Berlin Wall stand? That was 28 years. So 27, 28 or 29 can all be accepted. 28 years, from August 1961 to November 1989. So 28 years. Okay, we are down. You can shoot the answers back to Johan and Jelmer. We are down to the final round. The final round, ladies and gentlemen, is a picture round. I'm gonna give you maximum of 4 minutes to fill it out. It's a very easy picture round, I think. So time pressure can be added. I should take this one away. There you go. Given our 10 pieces of fruit, name them. The clock is ticking and you've got 3 minutes roughly for round number 6. So 3 minutes. Name the 10 pieces of fruit that you see here. Clock is ticking. Good luck. 10 pieces of fruit. Okay, that was it. That was the picture round. There were a lot of difficulties or a lot of mistakes made actually in correcting or reviewing the previous round. So I here have the answers to the picture round. I would like you to hand in those answers right now. Hand in the answers and take one to review. And I would like you to be very, very, how do you say that in English? Accurate with that. So very accurate. Please do not make any mistakes while reviewing the scores, because that will take us an awful lot of time to review everything, and we had to review quite a bit during round number 5. I can now announce which 2 teams will win the escape room, and those are the teams that will end up on place number 7 and place number 39. So number 7 and number 39, they get the escape room, and the other teams will get the how's that called? The dinner checks that were made available by the sponsors for tonight. Moeke, Fellini, Wigwam, Flip, and I'm forgetting two, but I'll come back to that. Okay, here we go. The answers, and once again, please be very accurate with what you write down. Number 1, that is a kiwi or kiwi fruit. Kiwi or kiwi fruit, 1 point. Number 2, that is a watermelon. A watermelon. Not just melon, that is not correct. It has to be a watermelon. Watermeloen. 3, that is an apple. An apple of appel in Dutch. Number 4, strawberry. Strawberry or aardbei. For number 5, I will accept 2 answers. Peach, perzik, or nectarine, nectarine. A peach or a nectarine, a perzik of a nectarine. Number 7, that is a grapefruit. Grapefruit. Sorry, that's number 6 is a grapefruit, obviously. Number 6, grapefruit. Number 7, a banana. A banana, yeah. Number 8, that's a pomegranate. A pomegranate, and the Dutch word is granaatappel. So pomegranate or granaatappel. Number 9, that is a carambola or starfruit. And in Dutch, it's also carambola of sterfruit. So carambola or starfruit, carambola of sterfruit. And number 10, that's a papaya. A papaya. So to recap, number 1, kiwi. Number 2, watermelon. Number 3, apple. Number 4, strawberry, aardbei. Number 5, peach or nectarine, perzik of nectarine. Number 6, grapefruit. Number 7, banana. Number 8, pomegranate or granaatappel. Number 9, carambola or starfruit, sterfruit. And number 10, papaya. That was it. That was it. You gave us 60 answers. You did very well. We've got roughly 6 more minutes to announce the winners. So that is going to be very, very tight. But we'll try as hard as we can. Please hand in the answers that you just reviewed. I will put the nice people of AEGEE in the picture, and then we're going to work as hard as we can to give you the result within a couple of minutes. So please bear with us. Do not leave this stream, and we will have the answers, and not the answers, but rather the results within a couple of minutes. See you guys soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got 1 more minute to go. Actually, might take us 1 or 2 minutes longer. We apologize to the other teams that are gonna do something nice for you guys tonight, but we'll make it short. What we're gonna do, we're gonna announce the winners of the escape room tonight. That is numbers 7 and numbers 39. They really need to know if they won. What you're gonna get is the answers, or basically the final result. You're gonna find it at the latest tomorrow afternoon at 12 on the website of AEGEE. So if you want to know where you ended up during this quiz, you can find that out tomorrow afternoon at the latest at 12 o'clock on the website of AEGEE. And if you're on number 11, 23, 41, 56 or 62, you will get a dinner check by one of the sponsors. But if you're number 7 or 39, you will get the main prize. And the main prize is something I'm very proud of. We are basically now developing a COVID-19 proof escape room, which is very exciting to do. We've already got escape rooms at the Oude Markt, which we cannot use at this point in time for obvious reasons. So we developed a complete new concept, and we would like to invite 2 teams, number 7 and 39, to join us there in the future. Hopefully we can finish them up mid-September, early October, and then you will be invited as one of the first players ever in this very nice escape room experience. If teams should have ended up on the same position, the alphabet will kick in, because we have to make a decision. So let's say, for instance, you got 3 teams on number 5, 6 and 7, and those are teams A, B and C. Then number C is 7th place. If we get 3 teams on number 7, 7, 8, 9, then A will be 7th place. So I'm going to announce to you the numbers 7 and 39, but not before I would like to thank AEGEE. We've been cooperating with this pub quiz during kick-in for the last 8 years. This has been absolutely a very special one. Hopefully the only one we have to do this way, but I have to compliment them on a very professional way of dealing with this and going about the pub quiz. They did very well, so thank you Hugh, thank you Bram, and thank you Lucas for a very nice cooperation. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully we can do this again next year, but then in the bars. To all of you, I would like to say have a good time during this kick-in, despite the fact that it's not what you hoped it was going to be. It's not the drinking and dancing in the pubs, but you will get a chance to find out where you can go in Enschede, and as soon as everything is behind us, I'm sure you're going to have a great time. I'm not from Enschede originally, but it turned out to be a fantastic city, and I hope you will enjoy your study here and your the next couple of years, basically. So toi for that. Then the moment you've been waiting for, the numbers 7 and 39. Let's start with 39, because that seems the appropriate thing to do, one way or another. On number 39, with 47 points, and there were quite a few teams that have 47 points, so that's where the alphabet kicked in. But the winner of one of the escape rooms with 47 points on 39th place is Team Piranha, and if I'm not mistaken, that's a swimming club. So very well done, Piranha. You will be contacted by AEGEE, and they will sort you out with a voucher, so you can come and play the escape room, the COVID-19 proof escape room. And the other one is number 7, and they had 54.5 points, and that is Team Dissonant. Team Dissonant, very well done, Team Dissonant. 54.5 points. That is an awful lot of points, so very well done. Those are the winners for today. I can announce, no, I will not. You will find it out tomorrow afternoon where you ended up and how you did in this quiz. Go to the AEGEE website, aegee-enschede.nl, and I am most positive that you will find your scores there. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. That was it for me. Thank you on behalf of AEGEE, And once again, have a really nice kick in, and hopefully we'll see you soon in the bars for a nice pub quiz or online every Saturday night. For now, take care and have a good evening. Bye bye. Houdoe.
What you